two. Now to one. It's Deans. Yes!
This ball is crushed. MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling, linking paper like Phil. I'm Morpheus and real, my rhymes convict and heal.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I'm your host, Tony Cook. Wow, I am joined today by a strong cast. Hold up. We got young Julian in the house. Julian, just do it, Julian, excuse me. We got T-Trib, Taylor Ray Triple. We got young Steez, young Star, hold up. And we got first timer. We got a newcomer. But you know, he should have came a long time ago. I hit him up. I've been waiting to talk mess with Adrian Sports, but I hit him up and he's like, this is like January. I hit him up. He's like, oh dog, I got to get on the show, but I'm booked till May. With all that being said, welcome Adrian Sean Dixon, aka Pretty Boy Sean, to the show. Thank you for joining us for the first time. How you feel, Adrian?
I'm ready to jump in.
You ready to jump in?
I'm ready to jump in.
You said no small talk, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. Let's get
no
it.
small talk, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna hit you guys right over the head. All of us played Vista Murrieta basketball. We played for the Broncos, so it's only right. I got a bunch of players that played all through that program, dominated through that program, and went on to do bigger and better things. But we're gonna sit here and we're gonna tell you guys, in our opinion, our objective opinion, who were the top 5 players, in our opinion, to play at Vista Murrieta High School. We're gonna start. Adrian, you know what?
No.
You don't want to start?
I'll jump. I'll do it. You guys got a real one on the show, so I'm gonna start first.
Let me hear it, Adrian. Who starts with the 1?
I'm gonna go backwards.
Okay.
So for the 5, all-time 5 for VMHS, I'm gonna go with Julian Petway as my 5. JP, big man, he can shoot. NBA comparison, I give him Channing Frye as an NBA comparison. Long, can shoot, athletic. So JP is rolling my 5 for the starting.
Channing Frye's a champion, ladies.
Yeah.
Channing Frye's a champion.
Yes. So JP, I got you top 5.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. That's big. That means a lot.
You should be in there, man.
Well, get on with it then.
Okay, I'm rolling. Number 4. This was hard. So I went with Tap, Justin Taplin Ross. In my 4. I think, NBA comparison. I gave him a Julius Randle NBA comparison. All right. Bully ball, can shoot. And so I like Justin on my 4th spot.
Okay, so far, dominant 5 and 4.
Good.
My goodness, what are we doing? Go ahead.
I told you I was coming with fire. 3. This one I spent a couple of days thinking about this one too. Number 3, I'm going with class of 09, Josh Barrett. For my 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh Barrett gotta get some love.
I got Josh.
Bucket.
Senior average 15 points per game.
Wait, he averaged 15. Tell me
15.2 points per game the senior year. Okay. NBA comparison, I gave him a Gordon Hayward NBA comparison. Yeah, just nice and solid. So I'm rolling with Josh Barrett.
Shout out Josh Barrett.
As my 3. Shout out, class of 09.
JB buckets.
Yeah, my 2. This is where it gets dicey. Hey,
there's a lot of guards out there, Adrian.
I know. So 2. My top 2, my shooting guard, I'm going with Taylor Tribble in my 2.
Wait,
Taylor.
Boy.
I know.
Hey, look at Taylor. Be humble, Taylor. Be humble.
I would say most athletic player, in my opinion, come out of VMHS. NBA comparison, I give him Zach LaVine. As an NBA comparison.
I'm not gonna let you do that, Adrian. Wait,
shooting.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that, Adrian.
So I guess Taylor and Zach LaVine. That's my guy.
Wow.
So Taylor's in my 2. Taylor's my 2.
Adrian, let's go, dog.
Yeah, my top 5 fire. And last but not least, I'm going to put myself for the 1.
Okay.
Put myself for the one. I think I'm an easy 18-8-8 player. 18 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
Okay. Now, are these your max preps stats? We're going by numbers.
No,
right?
that's what I can give every night, not max prep stats.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
number.
4 steals minimum off top. 4 steals.
Definitely.
4 steals.
Easy.
Definitely.
Point guard, but I can rebound really good. So I put myself in the one. NBA comparison, I give myself Isaiah Thomas. I give myself Isaiah Thomas.
The late great,
the current Isaiah Thomas.
Current Isaiah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're dirty.
And then Nick Van Axel, NBA comparison.
Ooh, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, so Van Axel.
Nothing short of
Thomas.
modest. Nothing short of modest.
Yeah, so one, I put myself at the one.
I like it.
2, I got Taylor. 3, I got Josh Barrett. 4, I got Tap Tap. And then 5, I got JP.
Okay.
I got some honorable mentions in there. I got some honorable mentions.
Wait.
Hear me out. Just hear me out.
Okay.
I got LeBradford Franklin. I got 2. I got LeBradford Franklin.
I like it.
Solid. Very great point guard. Someone that had a bright future when I was playing with them. So I got LB as an honorable mention. And then number 2, I got Nick Ross. Nick Ross as
very good honorable mention.
Those 2, I kind of.
Yes,
I like that. I like that you did that, Adrian. I think we should all do 2 or 3 honorable mentions.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. 2 honorable mentions.
I have 3. I have 3 already.
Because I'm about to go with my starting 5 right now.
Wait. Let me give Young Star.
Okay. I'll go
you
last.
ready to give your 5? You ready to give your 5?
Yeah.
Go last.
Yeah, for sure. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
We gonna go around.
Because
All right, cool. So at 5, I got JP, young Julian Petway,
Of course.
for sure.
Locked in.
okay.
At 4, I like Adrian. I got Tap Tap.
Okay, solid. Easy.
Okay.
Adrian's writing down notes. I hate it.
So
What we do?
at 3, I do have I have Ryan Swafford.
Okay. Okay.
Easy.
I got Ryan Swafford. At 2, I got Mr. Tribble.
Ooh.
I got him. I see him as more of a guard than I do of a forward. I mean, super athletic, coming straight for the dunks. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff with Mr. Tribble
Yes.
that
Freak athlete.
nobody's seen.
Freak athlete.
And then at number 1, I got my boy Adrian, one of the best players I've seen in VMHS history.
The coldest
So-
killer, bro. The coldest
Respect,
killer.
man.
Bro.
One of the most determined. One of the most
Totally.
relentless competitors I've ever played with.
He's not fucking
And
playing
then-
with
I'm not from here.
Yes, the famous saying, baby. Hey, good start. Hey, good 5.
Yeah.
Respect.
my honorable mentions, I got Nick Ross as well. I got Nick Ross.
Got it.
I got Tony Cook. I got Tony Cook in there. Just didn't get a chance, but he's in there. And then
Let's go.
I got Dwayne Williams.
Yeah, I had to win.
No.
Yeah, I had to,
He was there for the offseason, bro. He was there.
Hey, Tony Cook, best on the ball defender I've ever seen in my life when he's on. I've never seen somebody on the ball.
Like,
Stop it,
don't foul
Joe.
me every
Adrian,
play.
Adrian, you
Tony
can't
foul
say
me every
nothing.
play.
You can't say nothing, Adrian.
Okay, my bad.
Adrian's a higher IQ. Adrian is a higher IQ defender than you, Tony. That's the advantage he had. He was a higher IQ defender. Adrian knew how to play to his opponent's weakness, and he was able to bait them into doing dumb shit. You were literally just athletic as fuck and stayed with your guy the whole time. Adrian, Adrian was a tactician. He was surgical defensively, bro.
Adrian was selfish
You-
on the defensive end. He took breaks. On the defensive end for his
No,
offense.
yeah.
Sacrifice.
He
I'm
knew-
getting spicy. Let's go.
He knew. No, you can't get your emotions about this. He knew how to make the guy do what he wanted to do. Like how coaches tell you to do that. He knew how to do that. You were just on niggas like a fly on shit. That was
Fans, I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Adrian is an amazing defender. I was being spicy right now. That was a joke, everyone. Corey,
He was a higher IQ basketball player than Andy, in my opinion. But he never got that because he was an athlete and they wanted him to be Mr. Dunk and do windmills. But he was a true point guard, bro. He was like a Chris Paul. Like he could do that shit, but he was like, my comparison for Adrian is more like a Chris Paul, bro. Like
Yeah.
a CP.
I like that comparison. I really do.
Yeah, me too, man. I appreciate that.
He gets in the key easy. All right, we're okay. We gotta get another starting 5 in here. Adrian's getting a lot of praise. I don't like it.
Hey, go to work, Julian.
Hey,
Let's go.
Julian, you sat long enough. You've been in every starting five so far. So is Adrian, but you as well. Dominating lineups. What's up? What we got?
All right, so man, I just want to say we started that shit, yo. We started that, you know, those two that practice gym, that main gym, all the first shooting guns.
Yeah.
I seen that man Adrian Dixon stay after practice for 3 hours and then run all the way back home, about 3 miles away, and then run back and shoot 3 more hours. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all not ready. Y'all not ready.
The battles on our JV team with Tony, Corey, Taylor. That JV team could beat any team in the history of Vista Murrieta. I believe that. Period. I'll say that much.
Yes, sir.
With the talent that was stacked on that squad, that was a ridiculous squad. You know. So, but all time, and I did my homework too, and I kind of had to think because I don't know lately over the last like since we left, has there been like a big D1 guy or anybody that's been like kind of like real like top? I mean, but like, so my starting five, I feel like was kind of biased because it was just kind of like the 2 years of the year that I was there. So I'm gonna start at the 1. My 1 is going to be
Andy Hall.
He's a legend. Guy's a legend.
What happened to Jay?
He was like the first.
Oh dang, Jay, that was dope. It was a dope pause. We could edit it or whatever, but
damn,
it's probably I would guess JP's starting lineup to be Andy Hall at the 1, Adrian at the 2.
Okay.
At the 3, Nick Ross. I would guess at the 4, he'd have. So no,
he has Taylor in there.
He has Taylor in there, but Taylor is. So no, scratch Nick Ross. Dang, we lost JP.
I feel like if Andy would have been like one of the like if you had been put in a nigga position, he would have done better, bro. I think there was he was nice. I just think he was put in a position to be something that he probably himself really didn't want to be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he just had the poster, so they wanted to put it on him. Like, but he had gas, and if he would have just been able to play like us and just do whatever he wanted, he didn't have that pressure.
Andy Hall had a good jumper too, bro. Like Adrian, don't do this. Andy Hall was nice, you know.
Andy was nice.
Andy
was raw. I think that he had high expectations early on. There's a lot of pressure for Andy.
Yes, definitely.
To put him in high pressure situations, and I would say if there's anyone I want on my team, like in my team, you want Andy on your team.
That's a good player.
He's a winner, man. He's a winner, man. You want Andy. Andy's a good guy off the court.
Exactly.
Guy off the court.
Yes.
But they gave him a lot of pressure early on in his career.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Adrian, league comparisons, JJ Redick. We could say JJ. We could say
we got JP back. We got JP back, ladies and gentlemen.
You know?
Young Julian. So we gave the lineup that we thought it might be. Come back and tell us the starting lineup. Let us know, baby.
We heard nothing.
We didn't
even hear one. We didn't hear one. We didn't hear any of them.
Oh, my 1 is Adrian Dixon.
Let's go.
Adrian Dixon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's all day, every day. I'm taking that man into any battle. We're going in with Adrian Dixon. That's my dog right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going into the NBA. We're going to all tryouts. We're going everywhere with Adrian Dixon.
Yes.
We're going with Adrian Dixon at my 1.
Hey.
At my 2, you already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Tribble. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. That man had the only man to jump 40 inches in the first combine in Vista Murrieta history in the practice gym after, you know what I'm saying, the one-on-one that happened between Mr. Williams and Mr. Hall. With all due respect to all the players that ever played, I'm gonna go with number 3. I'm gonna put Nick Ross. I'm gonna get Nick Ross at the 3. I think that's a good pick. I just like his athleticism. I think he's got a high IQ. You know, he's a Charlie Wiscott disciple, so I got to go with Nick Ross. And then at my 4, I'm gonna go with Josh Barrett. Josh Barrett, he's a beast. He can shoot, stretch 4.
Okay.
Jumps out the gym, real athletic.
Okay.
And then you know, at the 5, I'm just gonna go ahead and step in there and take care of that and do what I gotta do.
Hey, don't say you're gonna step in there, money.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I have to do at the 5. I'm gonna do what I have to do. Because
respectfully.
Because honestly, during practices and training with you guys, the one thing that I value on myself, and you guys always roast me because you guys are some of the few players to ever really. There's a couple players that will get me, but you guys make me sit down and play defense. All 4 of you. You know what I'm saying? So my honorable mentions, I'm gonna go with my boys Tony, just because I've seen him guard some of the best players. Like I know that, like if we got Tony Cook, he's gonna be able to shoot. He's gonna knock down the 3 if he has to.
Thank you.
But his defense,
He locked up
his defense is incredible. Like his defense, he
Adrian,
can
don't laugh,
lock up.
dog. Adrian, don't laugh, dog.
My other, I would have to give, also, I'd have to give a salute to JD Styles. I think JD Styles is a big, you know what I'm saying? He's solid. JD Styles is a big, you know.
I thought you were going to put him at the 4, honestly. I honestly thought you were going to put him at the 4, JP. Because y'all's battles y'all had.
Yeah, you know, I just think that, like, I got to respect Josh more because he's more athletic. Yeah, he's a little bit more athletic. And I think with the pace, like, we kill with that on the floor.
Senior year Josh would give senior year JD that work.
Yes.
Agreed. And who else?
Agreed.
In buckets.
Yeah, I had my whole JV team in there. That whole squad. We you know what I'm saying? Like
honorable mention
everybody that was on that team. Like all that whole team right there was ridiculous. Like we ran through the whole season. We like won all the tournaments. You know, there's a couple of games we lost, but for the most part, I mean, come on, bro. That team was ridiculous.
Who was on that team?
Hey,
I remember you guys.
Jordan Durr. Hey, shout out Jordan Durr. We got to give him his praise.
Star was our one. Corey was the one. Corey was the one.
No, Nick Otto was.
We had Nick Otto.
Yeah, but you started on him too. You started on him too sometimes.
We had a bunch of. We rotated a lot. We rotated starters.
We had Tim Cohere.
Tim Cohere. Justin Ross. Felix Perkins.
Yeah.
Tyler Beck.
Shout out to Felix.
Tyler Beck.
We had Tyler Beck. Jordan Durr.
Jordan
Durr out the gym.
You guys are more of a football team.
Yeah, Swafford.
We're just athletes.
Yep. And so wait, so Taylor, we still haven't heard your last to go. Well, and then it's me, but who is your 5?
All right, I'm gonna preface this because look, my starting 5 is different, bro. Because I see the game different.
We know, dog. We know.
This guy.
Bro, I say honestly, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like the best, I would have Corey as my 1, bro. That's just real shit.
Oh,
Corey would be and I tell you why.
Tony Parker comparison.
Listen, because in a team where you have Adrian, personalities like Adrian, myself, Tony, who is overly passive at times, and that's hurt you. You know, Corey, he'll make the stern decision, but he also won't overcook it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a guy that'll tell that guy he's missing that shot. He'll give it to who needs to get it, but he won't just give it to somebody because he thinks that's what's going to look good. He'll do it because it's the right thing to do. Corey always does the right thing with the basketball.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I would put Corey at my 1. Adrian will be my 2, bro. Real shit. Adrian will be my 2. I think Adrian is the coldest 2 guard that they wanted to be a 1 so bad, but he's a pure scorer, bro. Like Adrian should be said.
He's a hybrid guard.
Bro,
Devin Booker.
And
so, my shot,
wait, no. Too much sauce.
I worked for this. Yeah, my shot. I worked for that shot.
Hear me out. He has a pure point guard skill set. Don't get it fucked. He prides himself on the little things, but his gift is hunger and tenacity towards the basket and scoring nonstop.
Oh, wow.
It's not gonna stop. There's not enough quarters for that nigga, bro. So I would put Adrian on my 2. I'd have
Kyrie.
Respect.
I'd have Corey set the table because Adrian is gonna go, bro. Like he knows he can pass it, but I don't even want him to pass. Every time he touches the ball, I want a bucket if I was a coach. So Adrian would be my 2.
Tell us your 3, dog.
Corey would be my 1. Tony would be my 3. Tony Cook would be my 4, dog.
On the wing?
Yeah, God, that's my 3 because the way we played our offense and defense, it doesn't matter. So Tony would be my 3.
Hey, look at
Tony would be my
face. I don't like JP's face. JP's not.
Tony would be my 3. Listen, because I watched Tony guard Julian, bro.
I'm just thinking this is like we're basically just going magic on him.
That's what I'm saying. That's
what it is, though.
We're just going magic on him.
That was our magic lineup.
Listen to this logic, right? Listen to this logic. If
That's when
Julian,
we went pro though. We went pro as soon as we went Magic. Like it was over.
if Tony was guarding Julian one-on-one, would give Julian problems anywhere in the post or on the perimeter. That's a gift that a lot of little niggas don't have. Tony has that gift. He was a big little nigga.
No,
So
on the perimeter, yes, maybe, but in the post, no.
I know, but he'd still give you problems. You'd score, but it would be a long day. Tony would be the 3.
JP's not feeling it still.
Look, I will put myself at the 4 and Julian as my 5.
You're being nice. You came in this show talking all that smack, bro.
I'm a 4. I was a 4 in this
I
program.
was gonna put you at the 4. I was gonna put you at the 4.
I was a 4. I was
You're
legit a 4.
An excellent.
I just
We're the
know-
4.
I love and appreciate y'all because y'all are my real niggas and y'all held it down and put me where I need to be. But I was really a 4, bro. So I would say Julian my 5 and my honorable mentions, of course. And the only reason why I say that is because it's Go Gettas. Like it's my guys against everybody. I don't give a fuck what they're saying, bro. Like you can say all that CIF shit. You can take all that max prep stats, all that, and if you just put us out there at 30, it's dog season still, bro. I don't care what they're talking about, nigga. Yeah, I don't care what they're talking about. That's my 5 that I go to war with, that I go to battle with. Everybody in that starting 5 did what the fuck they said they're gonna do. Adrian always said, no matter what happens with all this shit, I'm gonna be a fucking boss. And he did that first, nigga. I worked for Adrian. Adrian made himself a fucking boss before he did anything else and took care of his kids and made himself a boss. He said he was gonna do. And that was more to him than sports. That's why he was so hungry. All his hunger and all his determination was driven by him wanting to take care of his children, bro. Or his future children or whatever happens in his life. He never wanted to be in the situation that he was forced in as a child. So my respect and my hat tip to him on that. And that's the same for a lot of us, bro. That's a hunger for all of us. And it's the same. We're all dogs, bro. Julian the same way, bro. He was tired of laying on that bunk bed, nigga, throwing his basketball up in the air, wanting to play basketball every day. He got sick of that, bro. The hunger's real. Tony got sick of the 80 million kids, running around, throwing shit around, acting ham. He wanted his own shit. Corey was tired of, the stigma and the chips on his shoulder because people thought shit but didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody had a chip and dip on their shoulder that I think made us very special. Everybody does.
So your honorable mentions are basically all of our families that stuck together to help the program grow.
My honorable mentions are, he said, well, you got on there as the honorables. I got Riley Fletcher, bro.
Oh,
it was
Riley
cold,
was nice.
bro.
I like it.
Yeah.
Bro, he was cold. Like if you really just look at like a little nigga like that, if we were adults and we were coaching him,
Nice.
yeah. Old would think he was raw, bro, and we want to let him do this.
Riley was the first rebel at Vista,
bro.
Riley put his shots up, boy.
He was the first rebel, man.
Hey,
McDermott.
Riley did his thing.
Hey, Nick Young comparison. Honestly, Riley.
So I'd say Riley. I would say Riley.
Good comparison.
Nick Ross. I would say Nick Ross, and I would say Sweezy, bro. Those are my other 3.
I like it.
That's nice.
Of course, tap. My bad. I got 4.
Kyle Theory.
That's it.
Kyle
Shit! Kyle, wait.
Hey, Kyle,
shit!
if you're listening, Kyle.
I was a baller.
Okay.
I was a baller.
Look, this is real. I take myself out of that starting lineup. I put Julie. Kyle at the 3.
Bro, you can't have starting lineups. What's going on? Let me run mine, dog.
Also, another honorable mention.
Mo
Kadir.
I wasn't even thinking of Kyle, bro.
Mo Kadir.
Kyle's colder than Mo, though.
Boris Diaw comparison.
Mo was nice.
Kyle was colder than Mo. Kyle was Boris Diaw.
Definitely though. Great comparison too. Guys, I'm gonna rattle my list off real quick. So
Kyle will give Mo work. Like Mo's good, but I think Kyle would get it, bro.
Let Tony tell us his, bro.
So let me run it. Mine was, of course, Adrian Sean Dixon at the 1. Okay, and I really like the Chris Paul comparison. That's a good one. Most fierce competitor I've ever played against, basketball-wise and football-wise. Cold in both sports. Everyone let it be known. Faithful fans let it be known. Adrian Dixon, coldest returner to ever step foot on Vista's.
They don't know, bro.
Okay, but we don't get like just all around athlete. Adrian's the 1. 2, we give it to Taylor Tribble. Taylor Tribble came through with the boosties. He was one of the first dudes to get a poster for Vista Murrieta to like actually dunk on somebody. I wasn't even there. I'm mad I missed it. Yeah. Right, gentlemen.
That's facts.
I was there. I saw it with my own eyes.
Corey can vouch.
That's facts.
At the 3 guys, I gotta throw Nick Ross at the 3. Just on pure athleticism alone. He does Doesn't he do dunk? He like he like does dunks for video games. Like he creates the dunks.
Yeah.
For bounce just like T. Bounce like T. Close. Who has more bounce?
More, bro. I'll give it to him.
He got a higher version.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an Olympic high jump.
Yeah, Nick he almost made the Olympic team or made the Olympic team.
Yeah.
You get to me.
Okay, so and then at the 4, you know I got to put Tap Tap in there. Tap Tap was a monster.
Julius Randle.
Sport athlete as well. Great scorer, great stretch. He is a stretch forward because he can handle too. Yeah. And then of course we gotta rock with Julian Petway at the 5. That's easy. That's easy. That I don't know
hold up.
lineup. What's beating that?
Hey, one person I forgot though. That's what I was gonna say. Carlos.
Yeah.
Hey, honorable mention,
Carlos Palmerin.
He's a baller.
Carlos.
He's a grown man. He's a grown man amongst boys.
He's the best, the youngest.
Definitely. We thought he was going to the NBA when we were freshmen for sure.
Bro, he was a man, bro. He was a man.
Shout out Carlos too.
He was playing varsity in 8th grade.
He was working. He was working. He had a job. He had a job before school, bro. He had a job before he came to school.
He had full body hair, bro, and he was getting 20 and 20.
It wasn't a game, bro.
So guys, I'm not going to go through honorable mentions for myself because we named a lot of great players. I'm
Nick Otto.
I'm sorry, he's not on. So
is he on there?
Nick Otto was a great guard, but he's not in my honorable mentions. You can put him in yours. But,
you have to put LeBradford before Nick Otto.
Yeah, LeBradford. That's what LeBradford. Guard-wise.
I have LeBradford.
One of the best defensive players ever at Vista, I would say Chris Bland is one of them, dog. Chris Bland was. Hey, we got to shout out Chris Bland too, bro. He had locks. We gonna talk about locks. Chris Bland had locks.
Tony and Chris, bro. Tony and Chris Bland were the best.
Hey, Corey, come on, right? You know he had locks, right? Chris Bland had locks.
Yeah.
His jumper was broke, but that's my dude, though. That's my dude.
He was fun.
Like I said, LeBradford, though.
LeBradford's nice, man. LeBradford's nice.
Sure. But okay, guys, we're gonna wrap this topic up. We talked about everybody. Shout out everybody that played for the Vista Murrieta program. Anyone who didn't, y'all got taxed. Anyone who didn't in that area got taxed. End of story. If you feel different, jump in the comments. We're gonna move on to the NBA. We got like 5 minutes, guys, to talk about what's happening in the NBA. I'm joking. When we come back, gentlemen, we'll talk NBA. The playoffs are here. Let's go on the Faithful Fan Show.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the veterans. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. I need a lay in the paint, going hard with the veterans. I need a lay so much, man, I think I need a lay. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm Morpheus and real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lines a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff time, you know believe when I drop. Call for it, Kelly go in the Blizo spit. Auto like free throws by Ito. Circle loose, stroke magic. Rhymes over all y'all like dirt for 2. Rookie in the game, insane, coming for you. GGB the crew. Rookie in the paint, going hard with the veterans. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. I need a lay in the paint, going hard with the veterans. I need a lay so much, man, I think I need a lay. I need a lay.
I'm in the game and I ain't even throw the dice yet. I get cake, but I ain't even cut a slice yet. So what you doing, homeboy, with the veterans? I'm just a freshman trying to get a letterman. I blew my 4 show, dog on Melrose High. But my baby girl, you know we keeps it Melrose. So who the hell hold the ball when the clock's ticking? I'm in the corner in the color vet slipping. I'm going hard in the paint without permission, baby. 50 stacks if you wanna catch a mission, baby. The whack chick don't even attract me. Arouse me slowly.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the veterans. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. I need a lay in the paint, going hard with the veterans. I need a lay so much, man, I think I need a lay. I need a lay.
Hustle, he a rookie, so he gon' stick his hands in the jar for the cookie. Go get his sticking chicks for they nookie. Have daddy's little girls skipping class playing hooky. I'm nasty, even they moms like, ah, sicky, sicky. Looky at my outfit. Pinky fresh, let them know what I'm wearing ain't out yet. I ain't even out yet, but when I get out, bet I make it rain a fountain. A couple 100,000, give me a couple houses. And what y'all know about it? While I'm making investments, so rookies learning lessons. I must say, our press gets kinda impressive. Nothing but perfection, making it my profession. Great first impression.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the veterans. Shot so much, man, I think I need a lay. I need a lay in the paint, going hard with the veterans. I need a lay so much, man, I think I need a lay.
Well, ever since I got drafted
snapping. The jumper is automatic. I'm leaving my fans ecstatic. The team is the main attraction. It's lights, camera, action. If you see a star pass, probably cause I'm getting cash in. We living like Alaskans. We Eskimo froze. No Jones, but the gyms where we ball like Kobe. People don't know the struggle to go pro. I'm cocky when they jocking. Don't leave me alone. So I think I need a Letterman. I'm better than they ever been. Sick, I got the medicine. Some chicks, I'm hesitant. My checks are measuring up with my excellence. Flying, it's evident. I'm up there with the veterans.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the veterans. Touch so much, man, I think I need a leg. Rookie in the paint, going hard with the veterans. Touch so much, man, I think I need a leg.
Welcome back to the Faithful Fan Show. My buddy's over here making me laugh and messing up my intro, man. All right, so we're back. It was a heated discussion. I'm glad we got through it. And again, shout out to everybody that played for the Vista Murrieta program. We were talking about the top 5 all time. This is serious talk, guys. Weigh in if you have a different. Let us know. Did we miss something? Who's your top 5 all time coming out of Vista Murrieta? We'll settle this. We'll settle this eventually. But let's get on to the NBA, guys. The play-in game started today. You know, I'm dropping this tonight. So tomorrow, the Lakers play. We saw LaMelo Ball and his squad get ran out to a gym, basically. And the other game was a little better, a little closer, right? How do we feel about the play-in so far? What game are we most excited for tomorrow?
The Lakers, man.
The Lakers,
and
dog.
Warriors, man.
I was hoping that was alive. Yeah. But anyways, so the Lakers, about that. Are we confident going into it that we can? Okay, it's a one-off. I don't want to play two. Let's just knock the Warriors are too small, right? We're gonna beat the Warriors, right? Taylor, how do you feel?
We're gonna beat them.
You were gonna beat them? Are you confident?
That's because I want it to be a series because just everything that Steph embodies about an NBA player is so awesome, bro. Like, and I say that with the utmost respect, bro. He literally is like, you can't really hate him, bro. Like if you hate him, you're strictly a hater. Like you got something wrong with you. Like Steph is a bro.
Sure.
And he game like how Will did for the centers, he changed the game for the point guard position forever, bro. It'll never be this after Steph Curry. But unfortunately,
are you talking about Steph Curry or the play-in games, bro?
Play-in.
Oh, no. Hey, on some real shit, I feel you, Julian. I feel you. He's getting tucked in, bro. Like it sucks, but him and Draymond are gonna be watching this shit at home, bro.
Yeah.
No, they go on to they still get to play if they lose.
They play. Yeah, they play again. They lose.
They're home. They don't have enough, dog. It's gonna be like Dame in Portland last year, bro. It's over.
So
but if they lose, they play Memphis again.
Memphis or I think San Antonio.
Yeah, Memphis to the Spurs.
Yeah, it's so rough. Those are both rough. Like the fact that we're dating that being a rough series, a rough game. That they're good, but if Steph is not hot, it's over, dog. That's literally it. Steph's not hot.
Adrian,
yeah.
What do you think? Honestly, like, can we take them lightly? Is this like a good little warm-up game? Or are you scared for the Lakers?
No, I'm definitely not. No, we're not scared. Yeah, we're definitely not scared. We're gonna get the Warriors. I think our height advantage. You gotta understand, it's LeBron. It's playoff LeBron. That's a whole different LeBron James.
Yeah.
And so I got Lakers coming out. I got Lakers coming out for sure. I'm not even worried about that game. Okay. But I do have Warriors. Beating the winner out of Memphis or the Spurs. Okay. I do have Warriors coming out of that.
I would agree with that.
I think Warriors are coming out of that game. Paul, are we picking our team from the West yet? Are we?
Not yet.
Okay, so not worried about the Lakers. They're going to win that one tomorrow.
Okay. So you're not worried about that? JP?
No, not at all.
No. Before I go to JP. So Adrian, I know you've always been a Kobe fan. Are you actually a Laker fan, or did you just love Kobe so much? You're one of the biggest Kobe fans I know. Besides
you. Yeah, I was the biggest Kobe. Yeah, huge Lakers fan, man. Yeah, well, Kobe made me fall in love with the Lakers. That's why.
Yes. Okay.
But then I've been a LeBron James fan, man, ever since people said I look like him, and so I just been following that, man. So yeah, Lakers fan.
I just had to clarify things. Make sure, faithful fans, Adrian is a Laker fan.
I am a Lakers fan
when it comes to basketball. JP, how do you feel about the Lakers going into this play-in game against the Warriors?
I just, I think like we think, I agree with everyone in the sense of I don't worry about the Warriors. I think that LeBron is smart, man. I just think that they're preparing for the run. It just works out better for them to, have to take this route because right now, I think as the Lakers, they have to have the mentality like it's a game 7. And so like, I think it's a good thing for them because they're, they got to turn it on now. There's no excuses. This is the point where it's time to really start playing. You know what I mean? Like we're not talking about like sitting down or getting ready or any injuries or any excuses at this point. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good test for them to not just beat the Warriors, but if they truly have the aspirations to win the championship, to get that mentality started in this game.
Yeah, they got to go beat the Warriors. They got to. Corey, I know how you feel. You've been confident day one. Lakers is cool. Injury or not,
Nope.
What?
I honestly would like the Lakers to play Memphis or the Spurs, and then so we can play the Jazz first round.
Ooh. Oh,
okay. I would rather play the Jazz than the Suns personally.
Yeah. Okay. I like to match up either or, honestly. The Sun, because we smacked them without LeBron, but the Jazz also, they just don't have enough star power. Like that's why, like you said, Corey, I'm down playing the Jazz too. I just don't want to play with losing, and then it gets weird because it's like we got one game now. Like that's nerve wracking. But
don't
guys,
sleep on Joe Ingles.
Oh, I love that player. Joe Ingles is nice.
Jordan Clarkson.
You know what, guys? The scary thing about a team like the Jazz is that's kind of like Toronto's formula. Like they're not going to be below at 80%. They're always going to be a B-. So, or a B+ on some nights or A- on other nights. So they're a team that is never going to really play below what they're supposed to do, but they always supersede what they're supposed to do. So that's a scary team, like where, we get an injury, something weird happens and Utah's on and they fucking advance past somebody good. Like I could see that happening, bro. I mean, what do they have? The number one record?
The number one.
Number one.
So that's not to go lightly. They whooped everybody's ass every night to get that record.
They play very good defense too, and that wins championships. So maybe we are overlooking the Utah Jazz.
That star power sometimes can be what fucks you over, and I think that Utah not having that makes them more dangerous, bro, because they have that San Antonio Spurs, that Toronto Raptors formula, where everybody's going to get a touch and they might just beat you with 50, everybody scoring 15 points, and that's.
But in that last 2 minutes of the game, do they have that? Is Donovan Mitchell that guy, game in and game out, that can get them on the hump with 2 minutes left?
I think so.
He did some stuff last year against Jamal Murray, but I don't know. We'll see. Guys,
he's either gonna play Steph or he's gonna play LeBron, and I don't think he has it.
Yeah. See, maybe Steph, because if it's just Steph, no Klay Thompson, maybe. I think LeBron and them got way too much firepower, though, for sure. Gentlemen, let's move on. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's playoff time. I'm gonna ask for predictions before we get this whole thing started. Who do I start with? Let's start. You know what, Adrian Dixon, we gonna be good. We're gonna be good to you on your first time. First time here on the show. What you got? East, West, who's coming out?
Yeah, I know. This is tough. Dang. I got the Suns going out of the West. I got Suns. I got Suns.
You're a Laker fan?
I know, but Chris, it's unbiased. I gotta be unbiased. I think Chris Paul has a chip on his shoulder, a crack. I think Chris Paul has a crack on his shoulder. And in my opinion, Devin Booker's the most underrated player, along with probably Klay Thompson in the history of NBA. So I think you're going to see Devin Booker ball out like he's going to ball. You're going to see Devin Booker ball out, man.
Hey, pretty good shot. I was waiting for a hot take. Pretty good shot.
I got it. So yeah, man, Booker's a monster. Most underrated player, in my opinion, in the history of NBA is Devin Booker. So you're going to see first time in the playoffs is Devin's time. And so I think that he's going to shine a lot. So I got Suns coming in the West. Okay. And then Chris Paul's a monster, man. MVP candidate. He's going to have a great playoff. He's been there before. So I got the Suns coming out of the West. The East, I'm going to go with the Nets, man. I'm going with the Nets. I think that James Harden's hungry, bro, because Kevin Durant, he's 1-1. You got Kyrie, he's 1-1. Is James Harden made that move from Houston to Brooklyn? He has to get a ring, or it didn't make sense for him to make that move. So I got the Nets coming out of the East. So in the final, I got the Nets and the Suns in the NBA Finals.
Curveball, Adrian with the Suns. Curveball.
Yeah,
I like it. This is what the show's about. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, faithful fans, if you got a problem with the Suns, let Adrian know in the comments. We're gonna move on.
Man, I got Suns going.
Move on to Corey, Young Steez. What do you got? Who's coming out the East? Who's coming out the West?
I'm keeping it simple, same as day one. Since the get-go, since the season started, Lakers, Nets, all day, every day. I don't think anybody has anybody to compete with AD and LeBron on the West. And I know nobody has anybody to compete with a well-rested Harden, Kyrie,
good point.
KD. It's just too much, bro.
Okay, I like it. Okay. Taylor Tribble, what do we have? Who's coming out of the East? Who's coming out of the West?
Man, I say Los Angeles Lakers in the West. I don't think, if aside from injury, AD scares me with how much he falls on the ground. That shit scares me. I'm not gonna lie, but bro, he spends time getting up. It's crazy. He gets up. So I go Lakers. I think with the addition of Drummond does what we had Dwight Howard and JaVale to do on the defensive end as far as rebounding, rim protection. Got Montrez, who picks up 20 points off the bench for scoring. So he adds something that we didn't have with Dwight or JaVale. Basically got Drummond is a combination of Dwight and one guy, and then we got Montrez to pick up the offense, which they didn't do last year. Better in the front court. I think with Schroeder, yeah, I think he's a good addition. I think he's like basically a younger Rondo. He's not as clutch per se, but he doesn't have to be. He needs to score 15 points, and he does that. Yeah. So I put him in that spot. Kuzma's been balling his ass off. Marks, I laugh every time I see how little weights he's touched, but he hits his shots. Marc Gasol looks hilarious when he's out there body-wise, but he plays.
He's a good player. Good intangibles.
Yeah, and also people don't talk about Wesley Matthews. That's a big deal.
Hey, so Taylor, you go name every player on the Lakers.
And in the East, bro, I have the Milwaukee Bucks coming out. I think it's time. I don't
even have to do my predictions because those are mine as well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie. I think Giannis. We talked about this earlier, Taylor. Go ahead. Tell us what you said. Tell us what you said about the Bucks.
I think the Bucks provide. They have the intangible with Giannis. He is like Shaq was, but he's a little bit different because he also can defend and do stuff outside of the paint. You know what I'm saying? And then you also have Holiday, who's playoff proven, and you got Middleton, Chris Middleton, shoots the lights out. They just have they have those intangibles and they know their roles. I feel like the Nets are dope, but do they all know their roles? Do they really know? Like what they're supposed to do? Like that's my only question. Like
do they have the size? Do they have the size in the middle?
Like Kyrie at any point could jump shit, bro. He could be on an island somewhere. We don't know what's going on.
Hey, that's facts.
Yeah, Kyrie sketch, guys.
Hey, bro, like
Kyrie is sketch, man.
He says on TV, unless you're preparing to drop on people, and that what better statement than the finals? So that scares me.
Yeah.
But I think the Bucks, bro, I think it's their time. I think Giannis has been underrated too long. He's too hungry. And when it's came down to it, he hasn't had the help. And I think now he has just enough help, bro. I think he has just enough help to where those guys hit 3 or 4 shots that he would be doubled up on and they get out of there, bro. I really do. I just think that it's his time, bro. I think it's his time.
So we have Taylor's predictions. We got the Bucks and the Lakers. I like it. I agree. JP, last but not least, give us your playoff predictions. Who's coming out the East? Who's coming out the West? Just do it, Julian.
I'm gonna start in the East. So yeah, when you look at it I think every game that if the Nets were put in a position like, oh, this is the elimination game, I just don't see them allowing like those players in that locker room getting an L before getting to the finals. It's just not going to happen.
I hear you.
It's not going to happen. They're not going to allow Giannis. They're not going to allow Jimmy Butler. They're not going to allow 2 guys like Simmons and Embiid. And then the Celtics don't even have it together. So then I don't think that.
Hey, I don't know, dog.
They don't have. There's no team that's going to take them out from getting to the finals. In my opinion.
That's going to be the Eastern Conference Finals, though. 76ers and Nets.
Yeah, but even then, it's just like
if
that's when
that was the
I think
case,
that's when Embiid and Simmons will go back
No,
to
yeah.
their habits
I definitely
and
think
pressure
Nets.
situations, and they're gonna explode. They're implode. Like Embiid is gonna unravel. He's gonna be exposed because
Definitely.
what are you gonna do? He's not gonna be able to guard.
So
He's
guys-
gonna guard Kevin Durant.
So fellas,
He's
is
gonna
this
guard
the
Kevin
year-
Durant.
is
He's not
this
gonna go out
year-
there and guard him.
Is this
So-
the year where we find out that
It's my opinion.
is this
But in the Western Conference, I'm gonna have to just. I mean, it's LeBron, man, and look what he has now. If we're gonna start off the first game when all those Warrior fans and all those times the Warriors were up and the whole dynasty thing was going on, LeBron got the upper hand back again in his hand again. So he's not gonna have any mercy on them going into this game. And then it's like, if you look at it, I respect the Jazz, and like I agree with Corey in the sense of the Suns because they do have players in like Adrian says, the Suns. I agree with them, but like, nah, they're just too little. They're not gonna be able to. They're gonna start crying. They're gonna start crying.
He said they're
AD
too
and
little.
LeBron, and Andre Drummond are gonna start beating them down and punishing them.
Adrian, dude,
You know
you
what I'm
are the
saying?
lone wolf. You are the
So
lone.
Bro, Chris
you
Paul's not
can't-
scared of
it's-
LeBron James.
I don't see any
Chris
team.
Paul's not
I don't
scared
see
of him.
any team in the
Chris
West
Paul's not,
that really
but
wants
everybody
to
else
hang with
is.
the Lakers.
Yeah.
There's
Cameron
not a team
Payne
out there
is.
that's gonna want to get down with them like that.
Chris Paul and LeBron, they're family. They're family. And so Chris
Yes,
Paul
of course.
doesn't see LeBron James like LeBron James. So he's not intimidated by LeBron James when they're playing.
But do you?
So I
honestly-
guess-
I'm not worried about Chris Paul. I'm not
Adrian,
worried
do they
about
have
Chris
enough
Paul. I'm
horses?
not worried about
Do
Chris
they have
Paul.
enough
But
horses?
you got DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
You got DeAndre Ayton under pressure. You have a
DeAndre
hungry
Ayton's
Anthony
hurt.
Davis, a hungry
DeAndre
Andre
Ayton
Drummond.
is hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. They don't have nothing inside. I don't even worry about Chris Paul. It's like even Booker can get 50 to 60 points a game. He can score 60
We
a
don't
game.
want that. No, we don't want that.
But they
Yeah.
don't have enough.
Jay,
They don't have
Jay,
enough in the
you want him to get
in the
60?
series
Well,
to get in the paint with them, to rebound, to get up and down with them every game. You know what I mean? What is he gonna do? Score 100 every game?
JP,
Chris Paul's gonna,
dog.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jay, if Booker scores 60 on us, we might lose that game. I'm just going to
Definitely.
but bro,
Like,
all we have to do is
that's
score
a
61 as
bad
a
one to
team.
try to get the
As a
W.
team, with all the pieces that the Lakers have,
Yeah.
come on, bro. That's a scary
Yeah,
spot.
I
right
would-
now.
Adrian
wouldn't
just
be
likes
mad.
Booker. Adrian just likes Booker because he scores 75.
Dog, Booker's a
cute.
baller. Booker's a baller.
Oh,
He is a
Yeah.
baller.
He's a
I'm
Super
saying,
baller.
The baller.
He's
Nice.
He's top scorer of all time, probably. You know what I'm saying? He's up there. He's an elite scorer, man. Like, you know
First
what I
time in
mean?
the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's a bucket, bro.
So
If I
guys,
wouldn't be mad if the Lakers win. I wouldn't even be mad about that.
of course not. Of course not. This is the okay, this is everyone speaking objectively. So all of we're pretty different, it varied. Sixers, they could pose a problem to the Nets because of their size, honestly. Embiid's been balling. If
I don't
I
like
think
Embiid.
Miami, I
he's gonna do
feel
it,
like
he's gonna do it this
Miami,
year.
bro.
I don't like it.
Miami is more of a threat than the Sixers to the Nets because Miami's toughness.
They're tough. Wait, Adrian, you don't like Embiid?
No, he's
Myself.
lazy. He's just lazy.
Embiid's lazy?
He's just lazy to me. I don't know. He's just lazy. I just get lazy vibe when I see him play.
I feel,
That's me.
I feel
That's
like
me.
he's
I could
gonna
be off.
explode.
I don't
It
like
doesn't
Embiid.
work.
It doesn't work,
He's
man.
not
He's
ready yet.
lazy.
His mentality,
Lazy.
I don't think.
I don't
he's
want to be on
gonna
my team.
great. He'll be great. He's a great player, but right now for him to have that pressure on his shoulders, like when you get into the elimination game, the 4, 5, 6, and then you start saying certain things or it becomes real mental, I feel like he's gonna collapse. I feel like the pressure, like,
Yeah, he's
you
not
know what I
mentally
mean?
strong.
Like
I can see that. And this
he's
is
not ready yet, but his physical skill, he's probably the most dominant player on the court at some time. So he has
Sixers'
the
most
flashes
valuable
of it, but
player-
his mentality, I don't think yet.
Sixers' most valuable player is Doc Rivers. I think
Yeah.
Doc Rivers is
he made a
that's
difference.
yeah, he makes a difference.
He makes a
I think that's
difference,
the most valuable player.
and so does Thibodeau in New York.
Oh,
Don't sleep on
definitely.
Thibodeau.
The Knicks.
Give the
Yeah,
Knicks-
Thibodeau.
give
Don't
the
sleep
Knicks-
on Thibodeau.
I feel bad
Yeah.
for who has to see them.
I think they're just happy to be there, though.
The Hawks.
I think the Knicks are just
Yeah, the
happy to
Hawks.
be there.
That's gonna be a good one.
Heat,
The
though,
Knicks are just happy to be
Good
there.
call,
in my
Steve. Good
opinion.
call.
here's my only problem about the Heat. If they would have got one incredibly talented other player to complement, they'd be good. But what happens is Adebayo is an undersized big, and he takes a lot of smoke in the paint. He takes all the smoke. He doesn't back down from shit. But neither does Jimmy. And what happens with that is players get worn down, dog. Your body can only take so much. We saw it last year when he bent over the scores or the bench, and he
Yep,
just like
exactly.
Yeah,
We
he-
knew. Everybody knew.
Yeah, it was
Everybody
like,
knew.
and that
Lakers.
was,
We have the luck of going 5 and 5 out, and we don't lose much. Like, yeah, we put LeBron with 1-5 and AD with 1-5. We don't lose much, like so. they don't have that luxury. The Heat don't have that luxury. They get burnt out and they're tired and it's over. Like their team, like that's at LA Fitness, they're running niggas for 3 games and then they get tired and they can't play anymore.
They had a great run and I think the bubble was set up perfect for the Miami Heat last year, honestly.
But they're blowing niggas out when they're winning. They're killing it. But once niggas get tired and those legs don't have those shots, they don't have a LeBron that can just go like this. And
too much to keep up with. Yeah, it's too much.
Because we have a LeBron, guys, for the most part, we all picked them going into the finals. Besides Adrian Dixon, he had to make his debut with a hot take. Suns to the finals.
Remember, who was the hottest team in the bubble?
Yeah, and they carried it over. They carried it over.
The hottest team, the Suns.
It was the Suns. It was the Suns at first.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
They might get 2 games out the Lakers. They can get 2.
Hey, pup hungry, man.
God, here's that.
I think Devin Booker wins a championship and goes to the Lakers.
Gentlemen, thank you for joining.
That's the hottest take of the
day.
Bro, he's Kobe. Listen, because he's Kobe's protege, bro. If you really look at scorers that emulated Kobe's game, he's the closest, bro, in the NBA right now to score.
That's nice.
He definitely has the arsenal. Like, gentlemen, that's the same arsenal. That's the same arsenal.
Kobe's just a little bigger. Kobe's just a little bigger, but
Devin, better defense, way more defensive intensity than Devin.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Devin
I don't think he has it.
Super nice.
He was nice in Kentucky. He was nice in Kentucky.
He was.
Devin Booker and Tatum are my favorites right now.
Yeah.
50 tonight.
He needs help.
He definitely needs help.
Yep. Shout out Boston
tonight.
Boston's the 7th seed now. Boston's the 7th seed.
Dope. He needs something, bro.
Guys, I appreciate all of you guys for coming on the show today and speaking your mind about what's going to happen in the playoffs. Speaking your mind about we went down memory lane, talked about all our people we used to hoop with. That was amazing. I love y'all. I love all 4 of you. I appreciate you for coming on the show. Do we have anything to say to the fans before we wrap it up? Adrian?
I got nothing.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I said what I got to say.
That's it.
Go Lake Show.
JP, what's up? What you got to say to the fans? Hey.
And just keep, keep doing what y'all doing, man. And just, I love the fact that, man, just being able to talk with y'all, man, and have these type of moments, bro. I don't take them for granted, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see what y'all doing and just continue to push that level of excellence in all of our lives. Like, just continue to keep doing that, bro, because that's real.
We appreciate it. We need you to keep hooping out there, too.
Love all y'all boys. And as a faithful fan, make sure y'all go check out my boy T-Trib. He's dropping that hotness.
Yes.
Faithfully.
Oh, yeah, always. And check out the young ballers. Shout out to Princeton Dixon. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan of Princeton Dixon, bro. That man right there, bro. My favorite football player of all time is Randy Moss, but Princeton Dixon might be my second favorite football player of all time, bro.
Man.
Princeton Dixon is going to be at Stanford.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. My nephew Bryce James is coming.
Yo,
Tony Cook. Oh my gosh, Tony Cook's son, bro. I see you, Tone. All the young ballers out there, man, like the second generations, bro. Y'all niggas are killing it. Baby E, I know you coming too. So whatever y'all touch, man. Hey, y'all keep doing that too, bro. That shit's inspiring.
Soon, dog. I already know. Advanced Car Camp's coming soon, dog. Don't play with my nigga, dog. He's got everything.
Hey, guys, until next time on the Faithful Fan Show. Dun, 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 dun.
With the band, shot so much, man. I think I need a lay in the paint, going hard. I need a lay so much, man. I think I need a lay. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm on BS if real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lines a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff times, you know believe when I drive. Call for it, Kelly go in the Blizo spit. Auto like free throws by Ito. Circle loose stroke magic, rhymes over